4 memorial stones from Jordan. So it was when all the nation had finished crossing the Jordan, the Lord said to Joshua, take for yourselves the 12 men chosen from among the people, 1 man from each tribe, and command them, pick up for yourselves 12 stones, 1 each from here out of the midst of the Jordan, from the place where the priest's feet are standing firm. Carry them over with you and lay them down at the place where you will spend the night tonight. Then Joshua called the 12 men whom he had appointed from the sons of Israel, 1 man from each tribe. And Joshua said to him, cross over again to the ark of the Lord your God into the midst of the Jordan. Each of you shall take up a stone on his shoulder, according to the number of the tribes of the sons of Israel, so that this may be a sign among you. When your children ask later, what do these stones mean to you? Then you shall say to them that the waters of the Jordan were cut off from before the ark of the covenant of the Lord when it crossed the Jordan. The waters of the Jordan were cut off, so these stones shall become a memorial of Israel forever. So the 12 men chosen from the sons of Israel did as Joshua commanded and took up 12 stones out of the midst of the Jordan, according to the number of the tribes of the sons of Israel, just as the Lord had spoken to Joshua before. With them to the place where they were spending the night and put them down there. Then Joshua set up a second monument of 12 stones in the midst of the Jordan at the place where the feet of the priests who carried the ark were standing there to this day. For the priest who carried the ark was standing in the midst of the Jordan until everything was finished that the Lord had commanded Joshua to tell the people in accordance with everything that Moses had commanded Joshua. The people hurried and crossed the dry riverbed. And when all the people had finished crossing, the ark of the Lord and the priests crossed over in the presence of the people. The sons of Reuben and the sons of Gad and half the tribe of Manasseh crossed over armed for battle before the other sons of Israel, just as Moses had spoken to them. About 40,000 men armed and equipped for war crossed for battle before the Lord to the desert plains of Jericho. On that day the Lord magnified and exalted Joshua in the sight of all Israel, so they feared him with profound awe and reverence, just as they feared Moses all the days of his life. Now the Lord said to Joshua, order the priests carrying the ark of the testimony come up out of the Jordan. So Joshua commanded the priests, saying, come up out of the Jordan. When the priest who carried it, the ark, had come up from the midst of the Jordan, and the soles of the feet were raised up to the dry land, the waters of the Jordan returned to their place and flowed over all its banks as before. Now the people came up from the Jordan on the 10th day of the first month and encamped at Gilgal at the eastern border of Jericho. And those 12 stones which they had taken from the Jordan, Joshua set up in Gilgal. He said to the sons of Israel, when your children ask their fathers in time and come, what do these stones mean? You shall let your children know, Israel crossed this Jordan on dry ground. For the Lord your God dried up the waters of Jordan for you until you crossed over, just as the Lord your God did to the Red Sea, which he dried up before you until we have crossed, so that all the people of the earth may know without any doubt and acknowledge that the hand of the Lord is mighty and extraordinarily powerful, so that you may fear and will fear the Lord your God and obey and worship him with profound awe and reverence forever. This is, as it says right here, the purpose is to look back and reflect upon the people's obedience. And then it says, the scriptures are full of stories of the acts of God performed that built up the respect of the people for him. That awesome thing God did were told to each new generation to develop respect for who God is. The miracle was performed not only for the purpose of getting the Israelites across the Jordan, it was also a sign to all people of the power of God. Because think about it, they only had so much, right? And they had to believe. So, okay, here's a thought, right? The Israelites, these people, right? The older generation did not cross over. They doubted and doubted and doubted. Like, was there not enough, or they felt like there was not enough miracles being written to truly trust God? And then this next generation, they did. So all the ones that we read in God's word, like there should be enough in here for us to believe everything God says, right? Because we doubt too. Interesting. All right, this is your daily Bible chapter. We are reading God's word Monday through Friday. I'm excited. I'm seeing you tomorrow. Bye.